Hi guys, welcome back to OCD Recovery's YouTube channel. Gemma here. I wanted to talk a bit today about responsibility OCD. So responsibility for me leaked into many different areas. So responsibility towards my friends, responsibility towards my family, responsibility in the most part towards my daughter, and responsibility towards pets, responsibility towards clients at work. So I would always feel like everyone around me's welfare kind of depended on me, and if I did anything that would make people sad, or I did anything that would make people not like me, then that was all kind of on me, and I felt a lot of pressure to make sure that everyone around me was safe. And I mean, it displayed a lot of the time as me just being quite angsty. So I think, you know, if anyone said anything bad about like a family member or a friend, I would just completely go off, and not even because that was my kind of natural reaction. Of course you feel protective towards the people that you love, but I would go another level of that. And it's definitely something I still need to practice. Sometimes now I still find it quite hard not to be very protective of people. You know, if anyone says anything about my daughter that I deem negative, I can find that quite difficult. I'm definitely a lot better at it now than I used to be. But it used to be a massive problem. And that goes for anyone. That goes for if family said anything about her, even if it was just, oh, you know, she's been doing this, and, you know, I think she needs to, you know, do this, or teachers saying that, you know, she's been playing up in school and things. I would automatically go on the defense, and really struggled to ever see that it might be her. And yeah, do that for everyone. I do that for colleagues at work. I do that for friends. I think anyone in my life that I've ever kind of had a feeling of I care for that person, I automatically put myself in this kind of protector position in the relationship. And I think that is because I feel responsible for their happiness. I feel like if I allow people to say mean things about them, or to take advantage of them, or if I just allow anything in general bad to happen to people, that automatically means that I'm a terrible person, I'm a terrible family member, I'm a terrible friend. And because of that, I think I've always just gone that extra mile when it comes to defending people. And as I say, I'm definitely better at it now, and I can definitely kind of sit with that really uncomfortable feeling of not reacting. But I used to be really, really speedy to react to things. And I think the kind of things that have brought that down is understanding that I can't control what goes on around me. So people's perspectives of people could be different to mine, and you know, they may look at people and think, well, you know, this person did do that, or they did do that, and when they say it to me, that may not automatically mean that I need to defend that person, because even if I don't think it's correct, that's just someone else's perspective, and all of our perspectives are very different. Like, we all look at things differently. So I think it's really important in those moments that something happens that kind of riles you up and makes you feel the need to jump on the defensive. I think it's quite important to just sit with that emotion for a while, because it's those quick, I need to do something immediately because I feel really uncomfortable about this, that becomes compulsive. So if, as I've already coined as an example, if someone said something offensive about one of your friends to you, and your natural reaction would be to immediately jump on the defense of, no, that's absolutely not true. And that is a lot of people's natural reaction, but it's quite important to sit with that emotion and allow yourself to feel uncomfortable, because that is, again, it's just discomfort. That's how it feels. that, you know, it isn't that you're being completely noble by jumping into people's defense. It's a lot of the time it's because you can't handle the uncomfortable feeling that that brings you of what that would say about you if you allow someone to talk about someone like that. You know, that could mean that you're not a good friend, you're not protective, you don't care about that person. So that, or, you know, you could be fearing if someone tells you, someone tells them that someone said something about them and they then find out that you didn't immediately protect them, you could then be worried about losing that friendship, losing that relationship. So sitting with that uncomfortable feeling and not reacting is a massive exposure in itself, and one that's really important in order to bring down those negative feelings, because I think by immediately reacting, that is compulsive. You're trying to bring down a feeling. I hope you guys like this video and that some of you can relate. If you have any suggestions for things you'd like me to cover, just pop them in the comments below. And if you would like to use OCD Recovery's one-to-one coaching services, please just pop an email to phil@ocdrecovery.com and he will get back to you as soon as he can. Thank you.